Hello. Ian Morris, listening to Smile. So things are a little bit different, guys. They're different, for sure. I'm Sarah Richardson. I just want to do this live video because my account got hacked. So I want everybody to know, this is me, guys. This is me, for real. I went through and added some people that, pulled at my heart that I knew were people that I mingle with. I love you all. This is me, guys. It's really me. So, I'm Sarah Richardson. If you don't know me, this is my new Facebook. I got hijacked in Facebook. And I got that juice, that love juice. I don't know why. Okay, now it's off. Hello, Laura. Hello, Candy. Going on listening to Smile in the background, baby. Can you guys hear me good? Give me some love if you can hear me good. I don't know. I got my earphones. I don't know if I have them on or off half the damn time. So, my account got hijacked. My Facebook, guys. It got totally took from me, right? So, I had to create a new page. I didn't really know what to do, but I want to talk to you guys about that. So, I was taking time off. If you guys know me and you follow me, I was like taking some time off. And I was getting into me, and I was spending time with my family, and we had went through a lot of things, right? I love you guys. I'm about to give you that juice, that love juice. It's real out here. I got hijacked, guys. I got hijacked. I really did. So, shout out to Rahit, I think his name is. He took my Facebook over. I went through a lot of stuff with that, guys. The universe is something. It let me put a name to the person that hijacked my account, even though there's nothing I could do, right? So shout out to Rohit. He is all up in my shit. I love you guys. I love you, I do. So I went through all kind of things with my Facebook getting hijacked, right? So, all right, I had to take my grandma to the airport at 5 a.m. this day, right? So, of course, I, can't sleep good because I'm, wanting to be up at a perfect time for all that and whatever, right? So, I get up at, 5 a.m., quarter to 5 a.m., and I'm doing some things, and I go to hit on my Facebook, and I'm out of it. So, I go to type in my stuff, and it said I had the wrong email. And I'm like, okay, so it's 5 a.m., I might be a little out of sorts. This can't be right? Try it again. It doesn't work. So, I go through the steps of this, whatever, not really paying attention. It's early in the morning, and I'm like, what the heck? So immediately, I feel fear. Ha ha ha, right? I hope you're loving her shit. I love you. I love you. I love you, right? So immediately, my Nana's here, right? And I'm like, Nana, it's 1:44. I love you guys. I love you guys, right? I'm changing up some stuff, but I just wanted to make a video so everybody knew what this was and what had happened, right? So I'm like, Nana, I can't get my Facebook. Somebody else has access to my Facebook. Now, I don't know if you guys know, what I do, but I do healing work, right? So my initial thing that I think of is, oh my God, I have so many personal messages on there, right? So, because my business went from email talk to Facebook Messenger talk, because it just got easier for everyone, right? So I have all these personal messages on my Facebook about people's personal, super personal shit, right? And I'm like, somebody has access to all of everyone I love's personal shit, right? So that's my initial, holy shit. Well, immediately I could see my Nana and her vibes. She was frustrated towards me, and I ended up making a joke about it, and it ended up being beautiful and magical. But I saw immediately that my vibration of fear was was rubbing off on my Nana, right? I'm like, I can't have this. She's getting ready to travel. She's getting ready to go far away. I can't have my Nana in the doo-doo, right? So I got to change my vibes quick. So we changed our vibes. we went to the airport. Some magical shit happened at the airport, right? So she has these 2 bags, and my Nana's just a little lady. And they're super big, heavy bags. And so I'm helping her. I park my car. We're normally not allowed to go in our airport, right? So I park my car, and I'm like, I'm just going to go as far as they'll let me go, Nana, to help you, right? So here I end up getting up to the ticket counter. So I get up to the ticket counter, and I run into this lady that I used to work with. And she's like, holy shit, I miss you. I love you. How you been? Let me get you a ticket so you can go all the way to the end with your Nana. And I'm like, mwah, love you, universe, right? I love the fucking universe, okay? I've been through a lot lately, just like you guys have all been through a lot lately. We have been through so much lately. Like, take this moment right now and be like, you're fucking great for what you've been through. Look at yourself and be like, good for you for going through all these things and having the heart that you have to do the things that you're doing right now. So I get to go up there and I get to spend time with my Nana and joke around about making magic and things like that. And we meet her a little friend and things like that. And I was in there and I wasn't thinking anything about Facebook, right? And so she goes and leaves, and I kiss her, and I walk away, and I cry, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it was just so beautiful to be surrounded by my Nana's love the whole time she was here. And, you know, sometimes I feel bad, because when she's here, I'm in some deep healing places. You know, for about 5 years, we've been going through this. When she comes into my life, it's like these majorly, massively healing, shifting places, guys. So that's another thing I want to talk to you about is healing hurts, man. Like, and when you're working with somebody who's real, when you're out here and you're working with a healer that's real, they are going to get you to face things inside yourself that you never wanted to face. You didn't want to see it. It hurt so bad that you just completely blocked it off and ignored it. But every day, a reflection of things that are going on in your life are trying to get your attention to face that thing and proceed, right? So I love you guys. I really do. I mean, I know how deep this is because I've been doing it. I've been doing it. So when you're working with the realest people, you know, after your time with them, that magical time, you better be prepared to go back and face things inside of you that you never even knew existed, and they've been there all along, and they've been affecting you all along, and they've been ruling you kind of all along. I needed to hear that. I've been so sad this morning. A friend is in a bad place. I needed to remember I'm pretty amazing because I've been through it, and I can help when she's ready. Yeah, when she's ready, Laura. And that's the thing. Like, you know, we can't control anything outside of us. Like, I can't control Facebook. As much as I want to protect those people that are in my inbox, and I can't do it. As much as I couldn't even really, like, connect with you guys. Like, I don't know if you know, but, like, now when I'm trying to add people as friends, I get this little gray box, and it won't even let me add you as a friend. So we're not friends, and I send you a message, and you can't get it, and I can't call you. It's really weird shit, right? And so it's like, okay, you know, I reached out to people that knew what it was like to have personal emails and messages in your thing and not have any control of it, right? But the people that I go to are people that make me face this in me. So what? You know, I call someone I love, right? And they're like, all right, Sarah, well, what is this for you, right? And so we're talking about it, and we're talking about it, and we're talking about it. And, you know, I said to her, you know, I got on there and I couldn't even find myself. I couldn't even find my own page. I can't get to my page. I can't see my page. I can't see my videos. I can't see my pictures of my baby. I can't access that part of me at all. Even right now, I can do a search and show you guys how I do not come up in my own search. I do not come up in my own search. This person changed my email. They changed the way I can get in. I can't even report it. So that's why I asked all of you to maybe report it, see if we can make a little motion. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if that's right or wrong. Make a little motion. You know, I was talking to my friend, and I truly believe that it's like, I can't quit, but I can't try too hard. I got to stay in the center. I got to stay in my anchor. I got to stay in the middle of all of this that's going on, right? So there's been a ton shaken up, and then the moon comes, and then I got my work, and I got my baby, and I got my family, and I have everything that I have, and I'm building what I'm trying to build. You know, I love Facebook because Facebook is a network. Facebook is a good way to, you know, I've changed my whole Facebook. I remember when Facebook was like, like you just saw everybody bitching, and now it's like I have a like Rohit got a magical, he just came and took what I built from my heart. And Rohit just came in and stagged me up, guys. This dude Rohit or woman Rohit or whoever Rohit is, right? They just came on my Facebook and snagged me up. I don't even know what. I don't know my messages. I don't know my notifications. And Rohit probably is a little overwhelmed because Sarah was a little overwhelmed. You know, I said, I'm opening up my Facebook. Now I got like 1 notification, 2 notifications. I used to have like 365 notifications. And be like, oh my God. And people be like, you didn't see me, you didn't say. And I would be like, you know, learning about stuff, not knowing if you're doing it right. I get it, guys. I love you guys. That's the truth. I open up all that stuff for my clients. Yeah, Laura, that's what we're doing out here, mama. I mean, the people that are doing this work, we're opening it up. We're open, and it doesn't feel good. You know, when people get my work and leave, they release like a motherfucker. I mean, I did it. You spit shit out. You crack, your bones crack, get stiff, get stuck. You cough, you sleep, you scream, you cry. You're releasing things from your nervous system. I mean, this is the work I do. The work I do releases things from your nervous system. Is that the end all, everything? No. This healing is deep, man. This healing is in layers. This healing is for the rest of your life. It's just going to keep going. You're just going to keep facing yourself. I've been doing this for 12 years, and I just learned like almost a month and a half ago that I didn't even barely touch the surface. And I've been going hard like every day for 12 years. And I just scratched the tippy top. And there are some people that are just getting involved in healing right now, doing the things that I'm doing right now too. And so there's no levels to this shit, right? You just live. You live, you love, you learn. That's what's going on. We're living, we're loving, we're learning. There's big changes going on out here. Guess what helps, guys? Love. Love juice. That's why I'm going to bring you the love juice. I don't have Always Think Up anymore. They took Always Think Up. Rohit took Always Think Up. I built Always Think Up with my whole heart. I put my whole heart into Always Think Up. I put the past 3 years into Always Think Up. I still have alwaysthinkup.com. But I don't have Always Think Up on Facebook. I still have Always Think Up in my YouTube, but I don't have Always Think Up on Facebook anymore. And I just built it with love, and they took it. So what are things? What are things? What are these groups? You know, I got so spoiled by Facebook that I could just go in and, you know, type a letter to my group and the group would just pop up. Now I lost all my groups. I love you guys. But at the same sense where it's like, oh my God, I don't know, like the groups that I loved, in a way, it's kind of refreshing because it's like, you know, people are just adding people to these groups. I had like 1 million groups. I didn't even know how I got in those groups, right? I didn't even know that I was in those groups. And like, you would see some crazy shit and be like, what's that? Oh, you're in a group. Oh, how'd I get there? I don't know. So like at the same point where it's like, I miss a lot of the stuff that was going on in the groups. I'm kind of relieved for a lot of stuff that's going on in the groups too, right? So, you know, I felt it. I felt the changes coming for the new year. Did you guys feel it? I just faced another layer of myself last night. I noticed a trigger, more digging happening. Oh, yeah, Laura. Oh, yes, my love. It's ever changing. It's ever going. It's going. You know, and life is going on. Life is going on. We can't, you know, if you hide from it, as soon as you come out, you're going to have to face it. You know, as soon as you're ready, the universe is going to bring it right to you. And that's what this all has been building, is like my trust in the universe and my trust that no matter how it's going to be, it's just going to be. My trust that the people that like to follow me or look at my videos or do anything, they'll find me. My trust that in my heart and my love that I give out, that people know that, like, hey, something's changed, right? I mean, I don't know. What are you supposed to do? I can't change it. Just like you know, right before this happened, I had a lot of messages about change, and I was getting ready to do this big video about change, and then everything got changed for me. And so I had to like put that out there and show you guys how it's not just you going through the changes. It's everybody. I didn't have my phone for 2 weeks. It was interesting and I learned a lot. I had a lot to I had to trust all of it. It happened for a reason. Absolutely, baby doll. That's scary, I bet. To not have your phone and be just cut off from, like, humanity and, like, how do I orchestrate things and what do I do? I love you for that. And I love you for sharing that. That's the thing. It's just, like, it's these really silly things. Like, a lot of people will be like, okay, Sarah, that's silly, your Facebook. But it's just, like, that's where I put a lot of my creativity. And that's where I put a lot of my, I put my heart into my videos. And I don't even have access to them. And it's just like, oh my gosh. But, like, I was, like, blocked up in my communication. So I had all these things going on. And I didn't know how to communicate them. And so maybe I needed a big change, right? Totally no communication. Yeah, I bet you that was super freaking hard. I love you, Julie. That's crazy that the feeling of you can't find your own self. I love your tunes, by the way. Yeah, that's listening to Smile. Hello, Cindy. That's listening to Smile. That's Ian Morris. I made sure I went and grabbed him up. The things that are close to my heart, it's funny because you do know more than you think, right? But then you're also like, whoa, I was like really reliant on this whole Facebook thing. Like, I was like really just thinking that just everyone was going to be there. I never got anyone's phone number. I never got anyone's address. And so when I couldn't even call my people that I love or anything, like I just felt so cut off from the world. I felt cut off. And it's funny because like I'm a loner. But there's a lot in that too. Yes, Julie. So damn hard, right? So, guys, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. So I got, real life going on, people dying. Plus I do healing work, right? So I got like deeper things. I got other people. And I like to keep my work confidential. One of the biggest things about me is the confidentiality in my work. So a lot of people think I come out here and I just, say everything. I don't nearly say a smidgen of a third of what I really know and go through in my life, right? I'm just trying to start at the basics with a lot of people because a lot of people don't even really get the basics of healing. And so I try to come out here and give it to you in a way that you won't be afraid of what's going on, because you cannot be afraid to go in and heal yourself. And what a lot of things are doing out here is making you be afraid of going in and healing yourself. And that's what I promote. And that's what the people that I watch and surround myself, that's what they promote. Healing your own self, right? And so, I have physical work too. Like on top of my spiritual work that I do with people, my work that I make my chunk of my income off of is physical work. Like it is like super like pushing trains kind of work, right? So I have to really focus on my physical body and stretching my physical body and filling myself up with the right nutrients for my physical body to feel good. I have to keep my body in motion. I have to get massages on my body. I have to get people to help me stretch my body because it's really a physical, demanding job. And so at the same time that all these changes are going on, every single one of us is losing people. Every single one of us is having to look at our physical body in our work and how is that affecting our physical body and what changes do we need to make to feel better in that, right? So either you can quit your job or you can stretch more. There's different things going on. And then I'm a mother, right? So a lot of us are parents. A lot of us know about this. That's a whole nother piece of the pie, right? I got my family. Some of me and my family, we vibrate a little bit different. It's all love. It's all for a reason. You got your communication. I got, my issues going on, plus you have every now moment. Plus, so you have all these things going on. Plus you have every single now moment, right? And, and then I'm going through healing. So I'm like going through stuff like, oh my God, how many people have I hurt? Like just by being closed off in my own heart. So like as you start to realize that you've been closed off in your heart, you start to realize that when you had your heart closed off, that you hurt a lot of people that way, just by being closed off, just by not really being honest, and maybe trying to be tougher than you really are, than your heart really wants to be, right? Super normal. That's why I'm sharing it with you, right? You know, I'm noticing places in my life where I've been shut off, and I'm noticing it through Rohit stealing my Facebook. I'm noticing it through reaching out to people that I love and maybe them not getting the message, or not, you know, I'm noticing it by the magic that's happening in my now moments. I'm noticing it by all kind of things, you know. So my Nana was here, right? And we watched a movie, I think it was called Mona Lisa Smile. It's a Netflix joint, because that's how I do Netflix. And it had Julia Roberts in it, right? And she's like this teacher and all this stuff. It's a good movie. If you like little movies, I've been getting better at that. Go check it out. But they called her subversive. And that stuck to me because, you know, I went through all kind of things and I was learning about submissive, but subversive like sounded the same. So I looked it up. Boom, it's the opposite, right? Of course, that's how the universe teaches me things. I do that too. You help me see it in me. I love you, Julie. I love you. You know, I'm noticing that in my Facebook, and even if it took away from me by Rohit, that you all are a reflection of me. That my friends are a reflection and extension of me and how I feel about myself. So the better that I feel about myself, the better my friends are. The more quality that I put into myself, the more quality my friends are. I love you guys. And I know everyone's going to find me. And I know that it's just going to work out like magic. And so, okay, maybe I went from having 22 or 11 viewers on my thing to 2. That's what happens, right? I don't do it for likes and loves and everything else. I do it to be real, to share my heart with you about what's really going on in the world, because a lot of people are really unaware of what the world really is about, because we've been caught up and programmed and held down and confined and ruled and everything. And I get it, and I share it because it's that love juice. So grateful to you and your honesty. I love you too, girl. Subversive. Yes, subversive. So that's deep, y'all. Subversive. That's deep. You know, when you are out here in this world, you know, okay, so when I went back in adding people, I started noticing that I was adding a lot of females, right? Like a lot of you females, when I would see your name, I would be like, okay, that's her, that's her, that's her, that's her. And I just told a joke that said, I think I had like 2 dudes on my Facebook now and like all women, which was different for me. And so that's funny too, because, you know, maybe this was part of me tapping in and tuning more into my feminine side. And that's what I've been trying to do. And so it's like, okay, maybe it comes in different ways. Like my Facebook shutting down and me having to be vulnerable and come out and do this video of being more vulnerable. I mean, like when I first couldn't get into my Facebook, I was pissed the fuck off. I was mad as hell. I was fired up. But now I'm just like, okay, whatever it is, what it is, right? Go ahead, Rohit. Do your thing. And guys, don't be talking to Rohit. So, you know, all I could do is come out here and do this video and say, don't message me on my other thing, because Rohit is going to get your heart and your message. And, you know, you're expecting that love juice. And I don't know Rohit. And obviously Rohit isn't very nice while he tapped into my my life, my masterpiece, my magic. So guys, you guys know, and when you get on here, you will know that I did a regression, a subconscious regression. So the work I do personally works on your subconscious. It's a subconscious level. It's like things that you're unaware of that you are able to release in your body. And that's why I say this journey of self-healing and self-love is really kind of never ending, right? So be patient with yourself. It's about the journey. You want to preserve your strength for the long haul. You don't want to hurry up and just go out here and be turning and lose your energy, because I did that. And I'm telling you from experience, like I got engulfed kind of by Facebook at a time. And it's funny because right when I started to feel like I had a better control of it all, I lost it all, right? So you never know how this shit'll work, guys. I swear. I remember Angela Mia White doing a video, like it was about a year and a half ago, right? And she was like, what would you do if the whole Facebook just shut down? And I really had to think on that for like a couple of days. Like, dang, I don't know what I would do. But I didn't really do anything at that time. I didn't get anyone's phone number. I did not think of really not being able to connect to you guys. It really couldn't hit me how deep that really was until I experienced that, right? So that's why I'm sharing this with you, because, we're looking at people sometimes out here and we're wanting them to change. We're wanting them to heal. We're wanting them to feel better. We're wanting them to feel lighter. We're wanting them to feel good. I get it, right? I am the best deliberate creator alive. I'm out here trying to teach people that their bodies can heal. They have to do it though. Subversive. I'm not like, okay, I'm going to fall victim to the government and to the fear and to everything. Fuck no. I'm like, I'm magical. I'm subversive. I didn't even know that, right? I'm changing this shit. I'm bringing love back together. I want men and women to have healthy love. I want children to grow up in love, not be all fucked up out here when they get older and just, holding all that stuff in. That's what I've been seeing lately, guys. So, my regression was with Quentin Q. Reeves. If you don't know him, check him out. I have a new messenger. You can message me if you didn't get that, right? But he's dope. He's super dope. And like my intuition led me right to him, right? So, thank you, Quentin. Thank you for showing me something I didn't even know existed. Thank you for your knowledge on it. Thank you for your power in your own self to be able to show people what this is. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I was unsure about all this, what regression was, what I was going to say or do, or, I had no idea. And like, there was fear in me the whole way. Like, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe this is crazy. Maybe, you shouldn't do this. But then things happened in my life, and then all of a sudden, I was like, I need that. Like, it popped back up into my intuition, and I'm learning to work on my intuition. And intuition is like a muscle, and you got to keep trying it. And you can't close your heart off when the bad things happen, when you're trusting your intuition, because that's what gets that ball of rock around your heart, the wall in your own heart. Guys, the stuff that's going on the outside is such a huge reflection on the inside. The way that you are manipulated by the outside shows how powerful or lackful in power you are on the inside. So I love you, and I know that all kind of things are going on. And please know that there are so many people out here working for peace for the planet. And so that work can look totally different to everyone. And like, I've met so many super cool people by letting go of judgments that I didn't even know I had, right? So, in growing up and I'm a minister and I have done a lot of things. And, one of the things that I was afraid of was like darkness, evil, demons, right? So those are things that like I was really afraid of. And I was like, you know what? I just want to hear the good news, and I don't want to be a part of all that darkness over here. Well, what this regression therapy was for me was like looking at the darkness. It was like, that shit really ain't as bad as everybody made it seem. Everybody out here, when they talk about demons and when they talk about energy and when they talk about all these things, they make the darkness seem so afraid, right? These gnarly, bloody tooth demons that are just ready to eat you up in a minute, right? And so everyone's like, oh, I don't want to face my demons because my demons will eat me and they have bloody, gnarly teeth and they're here to suffocate me and take... No, it's not it, guys. That's not it. These demons or these things, these entities that are controlling you, because that's what's happening, right? They are controlling you by their emotions, by the deepness and the intensity of their emotions. Does that make any sense? Sometimes people don't get me. I love you guys. I wrote his name down. I'm checking him out. Yeah, Laura, I'm telling you, man, this work is the fucking truth. And, it's super cool because it goes with other work and things like that, right? But this work is the truth. I mean, like, I've worked with a lot of people and I've done a lot of things and I've invested a lot into myself. And really, I have to tell you that I feel like I got a deal because I really got a lot out of it. I really got to see things that I was avoiding. I really got to go where I was avoiding with my subconscious. And so it was like magical, really, really magical, really, really highly recommend it. Intuition is so important and powerful. It is. And we all have it. I mean, we all are the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We all are all of this, right? And so, you know, doing this regression, I had to be vulnerable, right? So here's this man, I don't know him, and he's about to get into my darkness that I don't even really know is there. Like, what is that? What are you doing, Sarah? Right? So, but, you know, it was super cool the way his knowledge and his own self-power helped to make me know that this was all okay, right? So, you know, a lot of the things we're afraid of are really silly, but they're so important to us, and we cling to that, trying to prove to people, like, I'm afraid of this, and this is the reason why, and everything else. Whenever, you know, people that are working on you to help you love yourself, they're going to show you how silly that was. And a lot of times, you can kind of get angry at the person that you're working with by showing you that your shit is silly. And so, I've been seeing that come up, like, before my Facebook got hacked, before Rohit took all over my shit. I've been seeing a lot of people get angry with people that they were working with because they went through some shit. Now, I want to tell you guys, when you are healing and when you are doing self-healing, when you will go through some shit, you are going to release some shit. If you are working with somebody who is the realist and putting you into yourself, you have to release this stuff, right? You are not always going to feel like peaches and roses. Sometimes you are going to feel like absolute shit. Yesterday, I slept all day, but I was tired. I've been trying to keep up with everything. It's okay. I came home, I worked on some stuff, I took a bath, I meditate, I stretched, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to lay down. I'm just going to take a break because holy shit, that was a lot of shit to feel, right? Be patient with yourself. Give yourself love, man. You know, if you guys know anybody who's on here, I have 2 people on here, share it. Share it with people. You know, I don't know if people know how to find me. I want you guys to love yourselves. I'm getting ready to do some big stuff out here. I'm getting ready to do some fun stuff. You know, this Facebook being hacked, let me know. I am really ready to change my stuff a little bit. And I'm ready to get more personal. And I'm ready to do it more personal. I'm ready for changes in my life. And I've been talking about them, but I just haven't really been moving really on them. I've been moving, but like kind of moving like I'm avoiding what I'm needing to do, right? So sometimes we can avoid ourselves. Sometimes we can avoid what needs to be done. You know, this is what I'm seeing through all this Facebook. When Rohit took my shit, this is what I'm seeing. The more you trust and listen to your intuition, the more it grows and strengthens and speaks to you. Absolutely, Laura. And, you know, it's funny because when you cut out the Facebook and all that other shit, really all you have is your intuition. So all day yesterday and all day today with no messages and nobody on Facebook, it was pretty, like, you know, my grandma left, my baby's with her dad, and I was just really, like, here with myself. And that was a lot, too. And it was like, whoa, like, I went from being totally isolated to having all that to, like, totally isolated again, not by my choice. And it was like, that's a lot to feel. That's a lot to feel. And it's like, what even is all this, right? And how does it go along with my regression? And how does it go along with everything that I've done up until now today? What does it mean? Like, what does it mean for the changes that I've been putting out there to the universe that I want to make? What is this, right? And so, you know, I have been trying to do this very logical. And in that, I kind of feel like I've been stuck, right? So I love you guys. And this masculine and feminine inside of us is healing up. And so wherever you were coming into this, you know, we're all healing up a little bit different. So we can't really compare it, but we can talk to one another about it. We can say like, hey, you know, I did this thing and I was going through this thing and this is how it made me feel. And so that's why I share these things with you, what I go through and and the ways that I invest in myself and how that makes me feel and how it felt when it was going on, right? So I think, you know, I was talking to a great friend today, and we were talking about communication that kind of wasn't working out, right? And he was like, I don't know what to do. I've been trying so hard. I've been sending messages. I've been doing this, and it's just not working. And I was like, you know what I'm learning, especially with Facebook shutting down and stuff, is that, like, we really do communicate from our hearts to one another, right? So I have to really totally believe that if someone pops into my mind and into my heart that, like, I'm supposed to connect with, I'm going to send that out. They're going to look for me, and then they're going to see that there have been some changes. So I love you. I love you, everyone who has me today, and then everyone who finds me in a little bit, because I'm going to focus on this a little bit, but it's not going to be my main focus. Hello, beautiful. So in my regression, I got to see really how we are really all connected. And so that was like one of my endings for Always Think Up. I love you because we're all connected. However, when I first started saying that, I didn't really know how deep we really were connected. And then as I kept speaking that into my life, I started to learn how deep we really are connected, guys. So I cherish all of you because I cherish myself. I honor all of you because I honor myself. The reason why I didn't want Rohit to see your personal stuff in your heart is because I love you. And I don't want that to happen. And there was a lot of my personal stuff in there too. And Rohit just took me over, right? And I was kind of pissed about all of that. And not wanting to even be mad. I didn't want to be triggered by Rohit. I didn't want to be triggered by Facebook. I didn't want to feel helpless and like I couldn't find myself and all these things. But, you know, everything, all of this is coming in waves, right? So I was just like on a super high. My Nana was home. We were cooking. I was super high. Had my jazz music on. We're dancing. She's playing with my baby. Of course, what it had to do, it's the wave, right? So it has to go low, and then it comes back up and it goes high, and then it goes back down and goes low. We can't make anyone do anything. I can't make Facebook help me. I can't make them message me back. Whatever, right? We're healing. Each little thing that's going on in your life is a part of your healing, is a part of your self-love, is an extension of how you feel on the inside. None of us really know how. None of us really know how. And, you know, we're all sharing and learning, and sometimes we might be wrong. And, you know, really, you know, I can't get a hold of any of my videos, but that was just like a part of me. You know, I was just coming on here, sharing what I was going through to heal, and it was helping magically. It was beautiful. It was wonderful, the things that were going on in there. Now it's got to change. I mean, the universe made it change, right? So, you know, I learned that in this regression, we create these extensions of us that are like our help or our community or our work or our living environment or our, you know, what, everything that it can be. And sometimes we are coming, the vibration that we're coming from into what we are coming into, we're starting to see that we created these extensions from a codependent standpoint versus like free will and like that flying free, wild, love, crazy, right? We created from more of a codependent, logical mind state to, and now we're going to like a free, crazy, love, radical space. So a lot of this is changing, right? And so as these changes occur, and as my Facebook gets hacked by Rohit, as Rohit steals my shit, I still have to create my life. I still have to keep going. I still have to, you know, realize, am I going to create out of love or fear? Do I be fearful, you know, oh my God, or all my friends going to get hacked? You know, my mind went all kind of places. I can't be afraid. I can't be afraid. At the same time, I saw all that possible government shutdown shit. I can't be afraid. At the same time, I saw, you know, people dying and people not facing their emotions. I can't be afraid. Only love is real. Fear is only an illusion. I have to stay in that lane. A lot of people get frustrated at me about that. I have to still love myself, you know, and I was talking to a friend of mine and we were talking about this, and I'm so thankful that I have friends that I can talk to about this. And maybe my mom doesn't always understand me, but there is always someone out there that I can talk to that'll give me some understanding, right? I love you guys, and that's what the universe does. The universe brings you exactly what you need. And so, yeah, sometimes Rohit will steal your shit. But that's the doo-doo, right? Rohit stole my shit. He put me in the doo-doo. Only love is real. Fear isn't real. No, yes. I love you. I love you, Julie. We're coming from big fear into big love. And I love you guys. And, you know, no matter what, if it's the government shutdown or Facebook's taking my stuff or whatever, I still have to live this love. I have to feel this love. Like, this love inside of me is so much more than just what a lot of people think of it. It's my peace, it's my joy, it's my stillness, it's my fun, it's my excitement, it's my magic, it's my moments, it's my minutes, it's my every single thing, guys. That's what this is, right? So there are big changes going on, and I want you to figure out ways to love them. Figure out ways to love your changes. Love you through these changes. How can you love you through these changes? Me yesterday, I was pissed the fuck off. I called my friends. I did what I did. I took a bath, and I just ended up just sleeping. I needed to. It felt good. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, had a magical conversation, went back to sleep. It's 2:22. I love your fucking guts, right? So, you know, I was like so full of rage when Rohit first stole my shit. And then I kind of went to this nothingness. And I was like, okay, Sarah, you have to find a balance in this, right? You have to go to the center, go to the anchor, go to the heart and see and feel all of this. What is all of this to you? What matters? What doesn't matter? What does it bring up? What came up that you didn't know came up, right? So, guys, before this all happened, I'm working on my gut, my 528, my I can do anything the fuck I want to. I love you guys. Facebook ain't gonna stop me. Rohit ain't gonna stop me from what the fuck I gotta do. I mean, what the fuck, you know? So yeah, I've been working on my gut, guys. I've been making bone broth. I've been eating my yellow. I've been putting more fat into my diet. I wasn't really doing that. And so that's what I've been working on. I love you guys. You know, it was hard, the people I love that, I didn't get to see. And so I love you guys. And so if I love you and we're connected, message me your phone number, man, because how do you know Facebook is going to be around forever? I'm not going to be super afraid, but like message me your email or your phone number, a way to get in touch with you, because I do love the people that I'm connected to. I love the people that I'm manifesting in my life. And so I don't want to only be able to get a hold of you if Rohit didn't steal my shit, right? So I couldn't get a hold of a lot of you. So message me your information. You know, I went through with a good friend last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. We had a meeting, a safety meeting, a Facebook safety meeting. So thank you, Anna, for my Facebook safety meeting last night. And she's going to do a video on how to keep your Facebook safe. And I'm going to share that with you guys too, because that was some shit. Rohit stealing my shit. He pissed me off, I'm telling you, right? So, you know, I've been thinking so many changes lately, guys, but I've been staying the same. So the universe moved me. That's it. That's all. Is it a lot? Is there a lot that goes into that? Absolutely. But the main point of that is the universe moved me and helped me to change, right? So I know that I have to get more social. So, you know, it's funny how the social media will get you kind of like antisocial. Oh, that's great. How to keep Facebook safe. Yeah, she had a lot of really great tips. And so I really tried to jazz up my safety on my Facebook, plus leave it as open and free as I could, right? So I'm trying to learn. Hello, beautiful. I just want everyone to know it's me. I was talking about when Rohit stole my shit, telling everybody, breaking it down. This is a funny one. I love you guys. I mean, it really happens, man. You really get hacked on Facebook. Like, it can really happen. But I blame my cousin because we were talking about it the other day. And I guess my subconscious must have held on to that because he said, any new request I get from somebody, I'm just not answering it. And I thought, well, I know Michael ain't going to be my friend. I was just talking to his wife today, and I said, he did this to me. I let my subconscious create this from our conversation. She said, I completely forgot about it, Sarah. You're wild for remembering. We really do create this life, guys. We are the creators of our experience, no matter what the fuck it is we're doing. The crazy to the beautiful. We're creating it. I love you guys. I love that the people that I fuck with know that they're creators of their experience. So, even before this happened, I've been getting a lot of public speaking gigs, right? I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped. Like, just being able to be in the airport and be able to really be around people and communicate with those people. I love that stuff. I was a barber for 12 years. Guys, I miss people. I mean, I see some people in the casino, but it ain't the same. We don't really talk. So I do need to get around people and talk and hear them. And I love that. And so that's what's been going on for me. Getting more involved in like my local groups and being around those people and being able to get my hands actually on people and do the work that I do, what I love to do, right? More personal work. That's what this is bringing up for me. That's what this whole Rohit stole my shit. Yeah, Rohit stole my shit so I could be more personal, more in real life. I met somebody that said it ain't real until he can feel my hair, right? And that even hit on a real personal level. Like, Facebook is real to a certain point. I love you guys. You pump me up. I love your posts and your lives and your kids and the way you're loving your kids. It just breaks my heart open. I love it, right? But it ain't real. I don't know your kids. We don't play, me and True and you and everybody. So Facebook really ain't real. But it is. I mean, it's a good way to get the message out and get to people that you normally couldn't get to and all of those things. So, it's like staying in the center for all that. Staying in the heart, in the guts for all that. And so, this is helping me have better trust in all this that's happening. All this crazy and change and everything like that. It's just helping me trust it better. We can't get in the doo-doo about it, guys. We got to live free from our hearts. We can't, live from these walls that we put up in our hearts. We have to start chipping away at these walls in our hearts. We have to start reaching out to one another. This government change and everything. I believe, I wanted to open a fresh market, right? And I thought, okay, well, who would come to my fresh market if it wasn't for, these grocery store things and things like that. I was just talking to my friend today about, how we've been really plugging away, trying to promote local farmers and give them love and involve ourselves with them. And so, I think we're going to change from this grocery store life to really promoting our farmers and promoting, these local businesses. And so as you're making that shift, it can feel really chaotic. But I think we are going to a better time. I feel it in my heart, guys. We're coming together more. We're caring about each other more. We're finding these groups of people. And it's like, yeah, I love Facebook and I love the group, but if Facebook was to no longer exist, then what would I do? I don't have anybody in my reality, right? Well, I mean, I do. But I was feeling that immediately, like, holy shit, like, where is everybody, right? And then it was like, whoa, like, you have to be more involved in the community and stuff. And like, I am, but not really, right? I love you guys. This is some real stuff that it brought up for me. We do have to start planting food and supporting one another and these kids. That's what it's all about to me, guys, is these kids. So, we used to think that maybe they would be these computer people, but what if everything goes down, like everybody said? What if they do have to just learn how to go back to the basics? Where are we at? I used to be a conspiracy theorist. And then I fell in the love wave, the love juice, right? And whenever everything happened to me, seeing the government shut down, my Facebook, Rohit stealing my shit, I was like, whoa, like, how ready am I really if shit hits the fan? Without being in a fear-based perspective, how really ready am I? you know, because I'm living just like everybody else is living. Like, in the now, in the right now, that I'm protected and I'm divine and I'm all these things, right? One of my friends even said, Sarah, maybe you should get a gun. And I was like, oh, what? Hold up a minute. I'm out here on the love juice. I do not know how to work a gun. Guns kind of freak me out. They kind of scare me the same way the darkness scared me, the same way the demons scared me. So I got to get educated, guys. I got to learn how to protect myself a little bit better. I got to get stronger in my own self, in my intuition, in my knowing, in my trusting that the universe is providing for me at all times, no matter if I have Facebook or not, or you or not, or anybody or not. I love you guys. All right, well, I just wanted to tell everybody that this new page is me. Rohit stole my shit. I love all of you with my whole entire heart. Self-love is some shit. Releasing is some shit. Working on yourself is some shit. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. You know, I'm so glad that I learned about healing. I'm so glad for the healing I experienced. I'm so glad for when I had my Facebook. I'm so glad for every single now moment up until now. I'm so thankful. Rohit ain't gonna fuck up my day. Go ahead, take all that shit. That's what I finally thought today. Like, Rohit's head probably hurts over all those messages and notification. Rohit probably filled up his shit all about some likes and loves on Facebook. I mean, whatever. That's how some people are. That's where some people are. They're just, you know, trying to, I don't know, not looking. And that's what I want you guys to do, is look in. That's what I've been doing, is looking in. That's what I share, is how I look in and how it makes me feel. Just so you guys know you're not weird. Healing is fucking crazy. You know, we are whole, but we're broken. And so it's like, we're trying to fix that. But, you know, we are all together. Rohit, it's Rohit. I love you, girl. So like when I was trying to recover my Facebook, it didn't send me any messages for a while. And then like 2 hours later, it sent me all these messages, and they were referring to me as Rohit. So I do believe that Rohit stole my shit. I love you, girl. I believe it's a person named Rohit that stole my shit. They changed my email. They made it a 6-digit code to be able to get into my page. I don't know. Rohit's kind of smart. I think I need somebody like Rohit on my team. I ain't trying to hack nobody, but I ain't trying to get hacked again. Nothing. I'm going to get a lot. You know, I got to get a lot more, you know, if you like to keep people's shit private, I got to get a lot more secure. I'm out here living. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe me living in this love fairy tale put so many people at risk. And then I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's up to them. Just like it was up to me to share personal stuff, and who reads people's personal stuff. And I had to really know that, like, all this is going to be worked out by the universe. Yeah, Jody, it hurt my feelings, man, that Rohit had all my messages and all the private shit I've been talking about to everybody. And I was like, damn, man, I felt like I wasn't keeping anybody safe. But I had to work on myself about that. Sneaky. Yeah, it is. It is. And I don't know, man. Been learning all this shit about, like, artificial intelligence and shit like that. Like, Rohit might not even be a fucking human. Rohit might have been mad as hell that I've been getting for real with you guys. Rohit might have been trying to stop me a little bit. But, Rohit, you ain't winning against me, dog. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do it right now, but I'm about to do something. And Rohit ain't stopping me. I hope you guys don't let anyone stop you from living your heart too. And I hope that, you know, your heart, it brings you everything you want. And I hope that when you're facing yourself and when you're going through things, that you can love yourself and you can be patient with yourself, and you can know that every single thing in your life is an extension of you. And every single person that you talk to and conversation that you have is a reflection of you, just like it's a reflection of me. We create our experiences. We create our work. We create our intimate relationships. We create our relationships with our children. We create the food that goes into our mouths. We create everything that happens. Thoughts, words, and actions, super fucking powerful. Always Think Up came from as I thought up, I created up in my life. Thank you, beautiful. I love you guys. I love you because we're all connected. I love you because all of you are a reflection of me. And thank you for being so beautiful. And thank you for showing me where I heal in my life. I love you guys. Gets you a little teary-eyed sometimes. You know, this healing shit ain't easy. And I love you guys for healing. And I love you guys for your up times and your down times. And all of these things that are happening. They're fucking wild. You know, this shit out here that's happening is wild right now. And it hurts sometimes. And it's silly. And people you love, you're going to not be around anymore. And, you know, new people are going to come in. And maybe networks are going to change. And maybe, you know, your support system is going to change. And maybe your work is going to change. And your relationships are going to change. But please know that as you go through those things, everyone around you is going through those things. So it's not like a personal thing. It's like a collective thing. We're all going through this. We're all masculine and feminine. We're all healing up. We're all having some fuck shit happen. We're all having some magical shit happen. You know, if you have to speak love into people, you know, those plants grow by the love, right? Your relationships grow by the love. The good things in your life grow by the love. So you have to think about what you love. You have to talk about what you love. You have to do what you love. You have to love you. And only when you love you do your reflections start to become so much love and become so magical. I love you so much, girl. I love you so much too. I really do. I'm so thankful that we do have formats like this where we can connect with people that we wouldn't see in the public. But you know, I also know, too, at the drop of a dime, Real Hit can steal your shit and you could be disconnected, too. And that's okay, too. And I love you guys. And so I'm going to be working on some new stuff, and I'm going to be coming out with some new stuff soon. So be patient. It's all going to be fun. I'm thinking about some groups, and I'm thinking about how to get people involved near me and together if we are online in a way. And there's some fun stuff coming up. So if you're in my local area, it's about to get really interesting. And if you're in Facebook land, it's about to get interesting too. I've been doing some deep self-love. And so thank you, Rohit, for cleaning it up, for changing it up. So I had to clean it up. Sending you love and many blessings. Mwah, right back to you, mama. I saw a guy named Rohit with mutual friends. That's wild. That's wild. Much love to Rohit. You know, I ain't even gonna get mad at Rohit. He's obviously going through something why he feels like he wants my Facebook and all that stuff, because that's kind of weird. I mean, I love you guys, but I don't ever want to take your shit. I know we all go through shit, and I don't want your shit. I have enough of my own shit. So, you know, that's just a reflection, and maybe be showing me something more about me. Yes, it was definitely Rohit. Rohit was the name. Rohit stole my shit. 2019. It's on the record. I recorded. That's all my videos are. Just, I don't know, like a journal, you know? I love you guys. I know this healing stuff is wild. You know, I know you're fucking magical because I know I'm magical. So, you know, keep doing what your heart's telling you to do, even though it might not seem logical to anything else. Just keep following your heart, loving through the chaos, focusing on what you can do with what you have right in front of you. You know, can you survive? Can you survive? You know, can you find food? Can you, I made my life really simple over the past 3 years. And I even learned that in doing that, like, I still wasn't ready enough. So I've been doing some things to get ready a little bit more and to fuel my body a little bit more and to get better with myself and to get more peaceful with my own self, right? I love you guys. And I want you to dream big and be love. And, you know, of course we have to think logical about things, but we don't have to be in fear. You know, fear is the illusion. Only love is real. I know. I'm telling you. Even though Rohit stole my shit, that's something deeper about me. Only love is real. So, Rohit being pissed and stealing my shit and taking my shit, only love is real. So, they're like, this isn't even real, but it is real. Right? So, like, this isn't even real, but it is real. What does that mean? I don't know. What are you aware of in yourself? What do I need to come to be more aware of in myself. Where did I fall off? What did I, how did I lose myself in all this, right? How did I lose connection with my own shit that I created? How did that happen? Did it happen because I took a break? Did I take too much of a break? Because I really didn't take a break. I just took a break from here, and I was kept moving everywhere else. I didn't really take a break, but I did kind of take a break. I don't know. This shit's wild, yo. It's wild. It's wild. When you wake up and you can't get a hold of anybody, you're like, whoa. Rohit stole my shit. I love you guys. So this is my new Facebook. Share this with anybody you guys love. I don't have any groups. I think I have like 50 friends. I love you guys who came and were my friend, because I know there's all kind of hackers and all kind of things. And so I wanted to do a video because I'm going to get a million messages about, Sarah, is this really you? Yes, it's me. Rohit stole my shit. I had to get a new Facebook. Shit, man. It ain't always think up anymore. I used to say, always think up, always think up, always think up. Tom was just talking about that the other day. And so I said, damn, man, I need some new shit. So I'm like, I'm Sarah Richardson. I got that juice. That love juice. Whatever, right? It's time for a change. I need to change it up. I've been doing a lot of shit. And now I'm like, what is this? Love juice. Who is it for? Me. I love you all. Everybody who finds it, that's dope. That's how the heart attracts people. I'm going to show people through this how cool the heart is. And I'm going to document it different. And I'm going to talk about it different. And different things are going to happen about it. And it's been happening. Love juice. I love it. Make a t-shirt. Yes, I am going to make a t-shirt. My friend was just talking to me about t-shirts. See, Jody, I love your guts. I knew to come find you. I knew to come find Julie. I love you guys. I do. I really do. It looks right now like it's the woman club, but I didn't do that on purpose. It was just, that's how I was remembering all my chicks. You know what I mean? I was remembering my group of girls that we've been doing this. I mean, this is big work. And yes, the men are doing it, but I've been working with a lot of females. And yes, I work with a lot of males in the casino, but we don't really talk. It's been me and the females that have been really talking and really healing up from the things that have hurt us in our past. And so I love you guys. And anybody that has sent me really personal messages, I am very sorry that Rohit has access to your personal shit. And that makes me want to knock Rohit's head completely the fuck off. But I have to be a lady. And I can't find him anyways. So I'll hold my quartz crystal and surround myself in love and wear pink scarves and put ghee butter in my coffee and heal up my guts and love on my baby. And I love you guys. Things are changing and I think it's going to be okay. I really think it's for the best. I really think that it's going to bring us closer together. I really think that my love juice is so needed right now. So I'm not stopping. You know, I had that thought too yesterday. Like, did Rohit steal my shit because I'm supposed to stop? And then I was like, fuck Rohit. This is my heart. He ain't stopping me. I keep saying he, I don't know. Maybe maybe that's something in there, right? But all the Rohits I looked up were dudes. So I don't fucking know. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. You're dope. Even if Rohit stole your shit, you're fucking dope. You are dope. Like, you're a creator. I love you guys, you know? And I had to work through that. I was ready to just be like, fuck it all. I'm never saying a word on here again. Fuck everybody. But then I was like, oh my God, I have so many people I love on there. And then my heart was like, oh my God, you have to share how you got through this, because this is what's going on with the collective. Oh my God, you have to be vulnerable more than you already were. I love you guys. I really do love you. And I love that I already found a lot of people that feel, you know, guys, when I made my new Facebook, I told my sister yesterday, she didn't even know what I was talking about. I said, you know, when you go like through your news feed, I didn't have any news feed. I didn't have one friend. I had no news feed, none. I had a picture of me and my Nana. That was it. It was wild. I went from 5,000 friends and 474 followers to no Facebook. Like, I didn't know nothing. I couldn't see nothing at all. I love you guys. This shit is weird out here, man. Just keep doing what you love. Just keep loving what you love. Just keep saying what you love. Just keep thinking what you love. Connecting with what you love. Letting go of what makes you not feel good. That's what we're doing, guys, right now. We're releasing things from our subconscious are coming up to show us, to deal with it, to face it, to change it, to fix it, to heal it, to be great. That's what's going on. I mean, we really are all great. It's just we don't feel like that. And so we're just healing up. So let's give some love. Let's heal up together. Let's love each other like we're all connected, okay? That's what I'm going to say. Let's love each other like we're all connected, please. Because we are. So let's love each other like they're you. They're just parts of you. Every single person around you is just a part of you. Even Rohit that stole my shit, he's a part of me. That's the not so good part. That's the part that you're like, fuck her. That's the part that hurt a lot of people's feelings, I'm sure, right? That's how that shit works. It's weird. Every single thing is a connection and an extension of you. Every single thing. So don't get that fucked up out here. You know, we're trying to bring awareness to what people aren't paying attention to. I'm trying to talk through what I'm living to show you how it really affects your life too. Yeah, we really are connected. Let's love each other and let's talk about the real shit and how it really feels and how we're really going to fix it. Because that's how I think we're going to help. You know, in my regression, it was like the masculine and the feminine were so angry, but they didn't know how to fix it. They were done. They didn't want to be angry anymore. And they didn't know how to fix it. And how do you fix it? Just talk real. Be honest. Be real. Tell the truth, even if it hurts people. Speak your truth. Think your truth. Live your truth. Feel your truth, even if it hurts other people that you love. Do that. You have to do that. That's how we're going to heal. The more that I heal myself, the more you heal yourself. The more the collective heals itself. The more, you know, repair comes to my family, to my guts, to my surroundings, to my everything. That's how it works. I love you guys. I love you guys. You know, stay connected. Stay connected with yourself. Stay connected with yourself no matter how busy your life gets. That's what I've been learning, is that no matter how busy life gets and things like that, to stay connected with myself in my now moments and what's important to my heart. And that everything else will just come to me like magic. I love you guys. Let's love each other like we're all connected, okay? One love.